Now we're probably on. It gives you like 3 seconds, is it?
Okay, it says this live video is in.
And I don't move that fast. I got to refresh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're on.
Okay, we're on. All right. Welcome back to Bro vs. Bro Show. This is the Chubby Dudes in Chairs edition. We've started and stopped I don't know how many times.
The thing is, everybody that's watching this is getting a live feed of what
right.
we're really doing. Now, when you see the edited version, it'll probably be a little bit better.
Oh, why?
But, hey, you're on here, you're watching us live right now, and you get what most people aren't going to get to see because the screen will be changed. It'll say Bro vs. Bro, Chubby Dude in Chairs.
Right.
Right. That's our AKA because this is the ones that me and Rick are doing together for sure.
Right.
And
somebody's watching. It must be Paulette.
Oh, yeah, I'm pointing to the thing already. See, this turned out good. I really do. It looks like I zoomed in or something more on it. So.
I got a big jaw, man. Yeah.
I guess we should announce ourselves one more time.
Hi, I'm Rich Sandberg.
I'm John Davis.
Hi.
And as you can tell, we're really good looking.
Yeah, extraordinarily.
Yeah, you know, we already have women, though. We don't need any more.
Sorry, we're taking.
And we firmly believe one is enough.
Oh, yeah.
I know. No argument there?
No. I can only handle so much in my life. I mean,
right.
my wife is all the wonderful I can handle.
Yeah,
in one lifetime.
I agree.
She texted
Oh,
me again.
we're getting people calling in already. You know, I should get a phone here, huh? I never thought about that.
Yeah, I mean, this is our lifeline to the world. You know?
Right. I didn't bring. I'm recording with my phone. Right.
This is essentially our foreign correspondent right here. You know?
Yeah, you know, is she our data fact finder?
Yeah, she's our
because
what do you call
you're
it?
being replaced already.
Damn.
Yeah, you know, I won that girl off of the NBC or whatever. Remember?
Oh yeah.
Did you ever watch that Married Ref show?
No.
Seinfeld owned it. It was on for like one season. It was a really good show.
Really?
Because they had stars that came on, like, what's his name that got hurt by the Walmart truck? I can't think of his name now. He was on there as a ref. He's like, I don't know why I'm on here. I've been divorced 5 times. Or something like that. It was funny. He's like...
Yeah, it's funny you mentioned that.
But me and Dawn liked him way before he got, you know, like he was known. He started playing some movies. Well, he played on 30 Rock or one of them shows and everything. But,
you know, it's funny you mentioned that because, you know, I always introduce myself as Paulette's first husband.
Oh, that's funny.
But, yeah, it's... I haven't been watching too much TV. You know, we watched The Walking Dead, and
do you like the way it's going right now?
I don't know. I don't like too much social engineering with my entertainment, and there's a bit much of that going on now. I dang near dropped it a couple weeks ago.
Did you?
Yeah.
I know Colt. He's kind of on it a little bit too.
Yeah, I don't like...
The ratings have dropped a lot.
Well, yeah, no wonder, because people don't like their heads being played with, and we don't like being force-fed what we should think is cool, and, you know...
Right.
You know,
Dawn watches it, too, all the time. I watch over top of my computer because, of course, I work.
Right.
And online, I work my job just like everybody else, and I have to come home and I work, too. Yeah. But, yeah, I mean, from what I see, I watch it, you know... It's like one-dimensional show. I mean, it's... Yeah,
it's I don't like things being forced down my throat, you know. And, you know, whatever your disposition is, keep it to your damn self.
Right.
You know.
Now, they did pick a good bad guy to play the bad guy.
Oh, yeah. Except for he's not big enough to be that much badass.
He plays it well, though, don't he?
Yeah, he does play the part well, but I mean, in real life, he'd get his spine snapped.
Right. I don't know what the guy actually looks like in real life. How big is he?
He's
our height.
I don't know. He might be a little bit taller, but I mean, he's skinny.
Yeah.
Skinny, scrawny.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, who would you have play that part?
Somebody bigger and better, honestly.
Like,
I mean, he's an amazing.
I mean, could
actor.
you imagine somebody like Lou Ferrigno or somebody doing that part?
No.
Who would be a really good actor?
It would sound like this.
Oh, who do you think would be a good actor?
It would have to be somebody that that exudes an intelligence. You know, and Jeffrey Dean Morgan does do that.
Right,
I mean,
he does. Yeah.
He's a great actor. I enjoy watching his acting. I just I think they could have chosen better. And no disrespect, dude. I love your acting, but I think they could have chosen somebody more physically ominous to play that part.
Right.
You know, I mean, I harken back to the scene where they were in the Winnebago or whatever you call it.
Right.
And he challenged, all right, you know, and there's a whole lot of issues like that really drive me nuts, like the way people are with firearms on that show.
Oh, I'm sure. Like,
you know, magic shotguns that shoot 40 rounds and
right.
Coleman lanterns with no mantle and, you know, that don't make any...
You notice a lot, I know. Cause,
yeah, I'm kind of detailed.
He's the outdoors guy that knows a lot of that stuff.
Yeah, and then the one scene that we still joke about at the house is... this is way back when Shane and Andrea were sitting in the RV, and let me see that. And he takes her gun, takes it apart, goes, yeah, that's a good piece. Limited capacity. See, I have never met or seen a firearm with an unlimited capacity. They're all limited capacity.
He really said that.
He really said that. I'm like, you waterhead, shut up. You know, things like that.
You would think they would have better.
Yeah, you'd think they'd have better technical advisors. And the biggest thing that drives me nuts, somebody, somewhere on this planet, teach those people how to sharpen a knife. You don't sharpen knives by beating them on a stone. But other than that, you know.
What other show do you watch?
Let me think here. We started to watch The Sun last night, but I ended up going to bed.
Do you watch any of the superhero shows off Netflix or anything?
No.
See, me and Dawn, we watch a lot of those. And, you know, Just Call Saul comes back on tomorrow night. Better Call Saul, yeah. Yeah, Better Call Saul at 9 o'clock our time, I think, tomorrow. Yeah.
I'm considering binge watching Breaking Bad.
Me and Dawn started watching it. We did. A guy at work started doing it, so I'm like, you know what? I should do that. Sure enough, you watch it back through again. This is entertaining.
Well, you know,
and there's so many little things that they have in that show. That show was written.
Yeah, I understand it was well written, and I understand.
Did you see it before?
Well, you know, I used to work in a chemical plant. I understand chemistry,
right? And
you know, seeing that kind of stuff in a show would really interest me.
Right. I wonder how good it really is. Then you have to get. You've never watched it. You know, I was totally against, and you know, I'm not for drugs at all. You know, I'm not. I don't take Tylenol if I need it.
Well, man, probably. I can't wait to get out of here, man, because I'm fiending for some heroin.
Oh,
I'm kidding. Really kidding.
Too bad we can't afford it, right? But yeah, so I'm totally against. So why would I want to watch a show or have my kids see me watching a show about drugs, right? And same thing with Sons of Anarchy. Show is almost off the air. I mean, the last season, I'm like, let's watch one just to see what we liked it. You know, and the thing is, now in hindsight, it's like, them are the shows parents should watch. Because for one thing, if you're not watching, your kids probably are. And then you learn stuff from them shows, whether it's good or bad. You're learning something out of it. And I hate to say that you're learning from TV, but these shows now, they're more realistic. And more, you know, they're not the Beaver shows where, hey, Mom, what are you making for lunch? Or
well, there's something to be said for those, too.
Well, sure there is.
I mean, you know, if we had more Leave It to Beaver and less Sons of Anarchy, you know, where would our kids be?
Right.
You know?
But both shows are real good shows. I mean, that's like his new movie, the
King Arthur story.
Yeah.
That actually looks pretty good.
Me and Dawn, I think, are gonna go. You know, our anniversary's coming up in a couple days, so on the 15th.
Oh, really?
8 years we've been together. Yeah,
man, you're almost a veteran.
Yeah, this is almost the longest I've ever lived in North Judson at one time.
Wow.
Yeah. So put that out there. But yeah, so we watch a lot of them shows. What other shows?
Well, you know, I'm a news junkie.
Yeah.
You know, and not because I love politics, but I want to understand politics.
Right.
You
watch Fox, I'm betting.
Yeah. But,
all the time.
I will also watch C-SPAN because I like to watch debate on the floor, just because I want to understand.
Well, yeah. Do you really watch Fox?
Yeah, I do.
Do you?
Yeah. I can't watch CNN.
Only because they got the really good-looking girls on there?
Well, they do have really good.
I know. I'm like, man, how did they hire all these at one time?
I mean, they're not as beautiful as my wife, understand?
Oh, you know. No.
But anyways...
I don't think we got to worry about it.
No, actually, I watch it because that's about the fairest shake you're going to find. CBS and MSNBC.
You know, I'm surprised you said that because everybody talks so bad. I thought about Fox. We watch Fox at work though.
Yeah, well, you know, the only people that talk bad about Fox usually find themselves in the recipient class or very near it.
Right.
You know,
I know you know more than I do about this subject.
But Yeah, I want as much straight dope, and believe me, not everything on Fox is the straight dope, because you've got the majority of their shows are op-ed shows, just like CNN and MSNBC,
right?
Or any of the other ones.
I mean, they got to do what advertisers are. They got to have ratings.
Well, they sell the shows,
and they have to. It's a business.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, people didn't go into business to give it away. You know what I mean?
Right. But that said,
and that's the other thing I like about Fox News is they have respect for the side of the spectrum of the people that actually work for a living, the people that actually create wealth and stuff like like you go to MSNBC and they want to eat the rich. I love the rich. Me working for a rich guy has put me, in a decent house on 10 acres, So I find myself diametrically opposed to most
shoot.
on the other networks, But
I got to pull out a word like that out of my ass now. Yeah, I agree. And I still believe some people are living that guy's dream, not their own dream. But you can't blame that guy.
Right.
You got to blame yourself that while you're doing that for that guy making the money in order to do what you want to do. But don't be mad because, and I know we already mentioned this about money, that you agree for this amount of money. Same as me. I work for somebody too.
Right.
And
if you don't like the deal, you can move on.
Right. But the thing is, like you and me both agree, I'm sure, was I don't have to worry about the light bill when I go to work. He does.
Right.
I don't have to worry about the toilet not going down.
I don't have to worry about your insurance or my insurance. He does.
Right.
I don't have to worry about, workman's comp insurance. I don't have to worry about this idiot that's always hurting himself on purpose so he can stay off work on workman's comp.
Right.
I don't have to worry about,
there's a lot to be
is this
said.
vendor showing up with the necessary raw materials? I'm not worried about, hey, is this shipment of automobiles coming in? Are they going to get damaged by that hailstorm they just drove through?
Right.
What am I going to have to do with the insurance? All those things that we don't have to worry about.
Right.
He does.
Now, how about this? We'll talk about this now because I've had this subject talked about this week. I talk to a lot of people about different things, and property tax for owners. I don't think they should have to pay any.
No,
because you and me, we leave there, we spend his money that he got for something we did. I mean, it's a trade for time. I know, but why should they have to pay property tax? How many more businesses would North Judson have?
Well, if you think of
Thermal's left over $40,000 a year.
If you think about how many taxes you pay in a day and don't even realize it.
Right.
Okay. Let's go this Red Bull. All right. You go through the list of ingredients here. The manufacturers of this have to purchase all those ingredients. Mm-hmm. All right? They also have to purchase all the equipment that puts all these ingredients together. All right? They also have to purchase the property that all the equipment that puts these ingredients together. All right? And they pay tax on every single item that I've mentioned thus far.
Exactly.
And
people don't think about it that way, though.
Right. I mean, you pay tax upon tax upon tax upon tax upon tax, and you don't even realize it.
Well, what country is that they pay like 90% tax, but they're the happiest? Isn't it Finland or one of them?
No, and come to find out, that's all bullshit.
They're supposed to like it, though. The country, right?
No, they don't.
That's all a lie.
They don't. It's horribly misrepresented.
So you've seen the same thing I did.
Yeah, yeah, it's horribly misrepresented.
Not to get you off your thing, but no, and that's true. I mean, the fair tax is gas tax, cigarette tax. I would say everybody should pay the same amount for that. But for your house, if you go fix up your house, why should you pay more?
Why should we pay? Why should anybody have to pay? I mean, all right, sure, if you want infrastructure, government-provided infrastructure, yes, you should have to pay tax.
Right.
And if you want, to pay for your government to do the things your government is supposed to do,
right,
you should pay tax. But we shouldn't be paying anywhere near the taxes we're paying now, and there shouldn't be that many people on the dole. And if government only stuck to what it was supposed to do, there wouldn't be hardly anybody on the dole. The only people that would be on the dole would be people that desperately need to be on the dole.
Right, and they couldn't do anything else.
That are physically unable to do anything other than be on the dole.
There's people, and the other thing that kills me, and I'll get on this subject, is, maybe I shouldn't, but I will, is, I see these old people that are 80, 90 years old, 60 to 80. These people only made $2, $3, and that was big money for most of their life, right? they're getting like $700 a month disability. We're going to be there. And at some point, I don't know, 65, maybe 70. But then you got these people that didn't work and make any money.
And they're still getting disability.
And they're making more money on disability.
Right.
You know,
and
so
young people.
That's a subject I shouldn't even be on, but yeah.
Yeah, no, all that stuff frustrates.
But I see these older people that can't pay. They come in and they want something, and they're like, I'll put off eating. Right. I need this. Right. I got to have this.
Which leads me to a subject.
All right, good.
Hate to segue right off you like that.
No, but you know what? I said enough.
You know, we've been fortunate lately, and you know, I believe that when you're fortunate, you should share with others, but not be coerced into sharing with others. And there's certain people around here that do really good work, and they need your help.
What are we talking about, Rick?
For instance, you know, if you can donate to the food pantry, donate to the food pantry. There's kids out there that are hungry. If you can donate to the kids closet, you know, don't bring ratty clothes, but bring, you know, decent clothes and shoes or whatever. Or even if you want to buy some packs of kids underwear and drop it in the kids closet or something, you know, help those people out. Those people need your help. It hurts me to see kids doing without, no matter what the circumstance is, it's not the kid's fault. Also, the local animal shelter, those people do really good work, and they're private, you know, they depend on donations. They're not state funded, they're not county funded. Those people depend on donations. They're doing good work. They try to help them animals as long as they possibly humanly can. And, you know, they need food. They need cat litter. They need cat food. They need kitten food. They need puppy food. You know, call there, ask them what they need on that particular day, and they will be really grateful. They're really good people, and they do good work there. But, you know, if you can help out your community in some small way, whether it be dropping off some food to the food pantry or some clothes to the kids' closet, or, you know, if you can find a place that will make sure that kids get, you know, bicycles or toys or something, do something, you know, to help the less fortunate.
And you'll feel better.
Yeah, and it's not just about feeling better. It's just about doing the right thing.
Right, and I agree. But you know, and you know, I was raised in a project, and for 8 years I lived in a project. I know you lived in some bad neighborhoods too, right?
Yeah,
and
a couple.
You know who was always there for us? They even got a car for us. Even was the Salvation Army. Salvation
Army does amazing work.
I mean.
Now, if you take stuff to Goodwill, my understanding is Goodwill does not really do anything. But
it's a for profit.
Yeah, sell your used stuff.
Right.
And they give you very little for it, and then you turn around and make a profit off it. Now, Salvation Army is a very good organization.
Right.
But, you know, and like I said, you know, help out in your own community if you can. Do something to help somebody. You know, if you can't, you can't. You know, I mean, there's times in everybody's life where they're hurting or they're struggling or they just don't have enough to go around, you know. And I'm not saying that, you know, it's your duty to help, but I mean, if you feel like you're fortunate and you've got a little bit extra that you can spare, help somebody out.
But that's what our country was pretty much built on, though.
Yeah, charity starts at home. I mean, it really does. Charity can't be coerced. It can't be taxed from you, because as soon as you put your money in a government person's hands, it's not going to go very far, and it's going to line somebody else's pocket. So the best deal is to help locally. You know, and, you know, but I always said if I hit the Powerball or the Lotto, Riley's Children's Hospital, what's the other one?
You got St. Jude's too.
St. Jude's. I love that cause. Riley's or St. Jude's, man, I'd give them a crap ton of money.
Right.
I'd build them people at that animal shelter a gigantic.
I know you would.
A gigantic shelter.
Huge animal.
I love my critters. You know, most of our animals are strays or descendant of strays.
Right.
So
how many you got?
We're down to 3 cats and 5 dogs.
And we have 2 dogs, a Midpen and man, a crazy doggo.
Yeah, I think.
Did you ever see our new dog we got? It's a Dachshund.
No, I haven't seen it. I love Dachshunds.
We think it's blind because it barks. Like depth perception must be off.
Either that or it's seeing stuff you can't.
Yeah, it's seeing something. All right.
It's seeing them brown baby ghosts that come out of your butt.
It's insane, man. It's fitting in our family, I guess. But yeah, that's a real good point. Positive point. I like that. And but yeah, I mean, when I see them people outside, I'll get on Salvation Army again, I guess. When you see them guys standing outside Walmart all day,
oh man,
you're thinking this dude deserves the job at the top where he works. You know, I really do feel that way.
Man, I've got mad respect for the bell ringers. Man.
Yeah,
I got mad respect for those people. You know, when we see them around Christmas time, during the holidays, and we always try to drop as much as we can in them buckets. You know, I mean, because you're not giving anything to anybody that's not deserving,
right?
Or maybe deserving is the wrong word. You're not giving anything to anybody that doesn't need it,
right?
You know, you're not lining somebody's pocket. You're putting a coat on somebody that's cold. You're putting some socks or shoes on somebody. You're feeding somebody at a shelter. You know, that's another thing too. Local homeless shelters. I don't know if there even is any around.
There's
here.
one in South Bend.
I know there's one in Michigan City as well.
Oh, they do have one in Michigan City?
Yeah,
I didn't even know that.
My niece's husband.
Does he work there or help out there?
Yeah, he
does.
Yeah, he spends a lot of time there. My mother-in-law and my niece also.
Right, because you never know when you're going to be in that place.
Yeah, you never know.
It could happen overnight.
Man,
you could get disabled.
Yeah.
And don't know when your next check's coming, and
hey, man,
you're going to be there.
When I was a kid, I can tell you what government cheese tastes like.
Yeah,
right?
me too.
Me
too. I remember standing in line, actually at a Salvation Army, to get Reagan cheese years ago.
Yeah,
and this lady was 90 years old.
That cheddar was good though.
Yeah, I tell you what, I kind of miss
big old 5-pound block. Yeah.
Yeah. Now that wasn't processed.
Yeah.
Like it is now either.
That was good stuff, man.
Yeah, but I remember this 90-year-old woman. She must have needed the stuff. She was in line, passed out. It was like 90-some degrees, man. I don't know if she had a stroke or what, but I remember that when I was a kid. I'm like, man.
You know, even if you stop and give that guy that's holding up signs says we'll work for food, you know, you can stop by and give them a couple sandwiches from McDonald's or something. You know, just something, man. You know, because
whether you think they need it or not,
whether you think they need it or not, because that's not up to you to determine. I mean, if they're obviously scamming, if you see them get out of a
BMW,
a brand new vehicle, a block down the street,
and that does happen. That does happen, and that's what ruins everybody from being the people that we try to be.
But I'd like to think that that's the exception to the rule. Just give something up. I mean, because there's people that park for months in a certain area and just hold up signs, and yeah, sure, the argument is, yeah, we'll go out and get a job and you won't have to beg. Well, yeah, that's true, maybe.
Right.
You don't know what the situation is.
You never know. The economy can change. We know that now.
Yeah, and people's situations change. Some people that might have had really good jobs and their company folded up. We saw that a lot over the last 8 years.
Right. The last 20 years, yeah.
I personally worked at a plant that that closed up. Mm-hmm. That Procter and Gamble plant over in Plymouth.
Okay.
And, people were offered the opportunity to transfer and stuff like that, but most people didn't take that. But I don't think anybody went to Instant Hurt Locker once that place closed up.
Right.
But I could be mistaken.
Was that tied up with the one up there in Three Rivers too?
That I couldn't tell you.
Or not Three Rivers, but Twin Oaks.
I don't really know.
Because there's Procter and Gamble up there too.
Yeah, well, they're all part of one another. But people were offered opportunities for transfer. I have some friends that actually went down to Tennessee and are working at the Pringles plant right now.
Oh, really? Yeah.
So, but it's just help people out, man. Be good to each other. Want to close it up there?
I like listening to you talk. That's fun. Yeah, I 100% agree that you're going to feel better, even though that's not why you're doing it, but your soul is going to know.
Yeah, you'll enrich your soul by helping others.
Right, for sure.
And believe me, I'm not the greatest guy in the world, but, I hope I'm not a candidate for the worst either. But, help people as much as you can. If you can, help them. If you can't, you can't.
Right. But even if you got $1, give the $1 if you got it.
If you hunt, you ain't got no money, but you got more than enough venison.
Oh, we can go on to a subject about paying for a fishing license and that now.
Okay, all right. We'll do that real quick.
Because that's one thing I know I was talked about in the last week with people is we shouldn't have to pay for that. You know, I know it helps out with the DNR and all that, but, you know, do you think more people would be fishing if they didn't have to pay for it?
No. The one thing I will say about that is I kind of get paying for the licensing fees in one way. Another way I don't, you know. But one thing the licensing fees does is it helps to manage the habitats. It helps to manage the fisheries and stuff like that. And, you know, the hatcheries and stuff like that. And, you know, some of the programs, you know, designed to help you out. And, you know, truth be told, if there wasn't a DNR officer out there, there may not be any deer left. You know, much as I hate that we have to pay to fish. They need to police it, yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's idiots that ruin everything. Right. You know, I mean, I can't tell you how many fishing spots and hunting spots I've lost because of idiots. The
way they treat it.
Yeah, you know, people will come out, they'll throw trash around, or you know, the people that own it will see them keeping small fish, or, you know, I mean, just, you know, people abuse things. You know, people, you know, I got mine, and that's all they care about. You know,
oh, I know.
As much as I hate over policing, I believe we do need somebody watchdogging that, you know, because, you know, otherwise there's gonna be gunfights everywhere when you try to stop somebody. Right. You know, and, you know,
I was just wondering if you think more people would be,
you know, and I've actually personally called,
because I go fishing one time a year with you.
Right.
Was that last year or year before? I forget.
That was a couple years
ago. We got the license one time, and that's the only time we used it, right?
We'll be able to do that more now because I don't have football to deal with.
Now I got to come up with a new excuse.
Yeah.
Now we'll have to do that, but I say we'll close out now. And what do you think, Rick?
Okay, good deal. We'll do it again.
Ready to do it again? When do you think we'll do this again?
I'm not sure. I mean, it'll be soon.
It'll be on a Sunday.
It'll be sooner rather than later.
Yeah, say within a month.
Yeah, probably.
Probably. I mean, we can figure it out. Stay tuned to Bro vs. Bro.
Chubby Dudes and Chairs edition.
It's going to be on BroVsBroShow.com, and it'll be on Bro vs. Bro Show. It'll be Facebook.com/Bro vs. Bro Show. And thanks for watching. Peace out. Do good.
All right, later. Be good to each other.
Now you get to see our butts walk off the stage here. I would throw the mic down, but I don't want to break it. This little baby mic.
Well, I forgot mine was on my glasses this whole time. All right.
I'll let you get up first.
Yeah, there'll probably be more room that way.
All right. See who looks the sexiest walking off stage. You're going to go the wrong way. I'm like, what are you doing? We probably got more watchers now than ever, Rick. That was fun.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.